Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your buddy Mikey here, SD Fish and Sips. I'm taking a look at my Garmin fish finder, troubleshooting this thing right here because it wouldn't turn on the other day. Went to go launch out at La Jolla, and first thing I started with was the connections here, because I usually fry these out where I use butt end connection here and put on my waterproof connector here that connects to my battery. So this is the setup that I have going. I have a 12 volt lead acid battery right here, and then this hooks up to the power line on the fish finder on my Garmin 7-inch fish finder right here, and those hook together, and then it powers on the fish finder, and then I got my transducer back there. So the other day it wouldn't turn on, so I went and I checked my connection. I did a new connection here, still wasn't turning on. Then I realized that there's the fuse in this fuse line here, so the fuse was broken. Here's some of the fresh fuses that I bought, these 3As, and here's a broken fuse that I blew. You can see the little wire is blown, so it's either in the wire or in the unit itself. So then I went ahead and I took off the back end, so I've left this plugged in. Now I ran into issues with my Lowrance. When I put dielectric grease, it wouldn't stay connected in. So they said these waterproof tight connections, you don't put dielectric grease. So I didn't put dielectric grease on this, and one of the ports you can see here is fine, the red one. Now I'm assuming this is the power one. This one is perfectly clean, you can see that. It has a nice waterproof connection right here. The orange one does not have that waterproof connection. It has this ring that goes on the outside that just clamps around. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean this out. I have some 99% alcohol, which you can't get anymore because of COVID, so luckily I still got this. And I'm gonna clean this connection here and in the back of it. It's pretty bad back here. So clean that, clean this, and then put a new fuse in, and hopefully it fires up. Before we get in the rest of the video, before I forget, smash that subscribe, pound that like, show love and support. Thank you for the love and support. Let's get it. Okay, so I got it all cleaned out to the best. It's hard to see with the shadows, but there's still a little bit of corrosion in the bottom, but I want to go fishing today, so I'm gonna give it a test. I cleaned it with, like I was saying, 99% alcohol. I had a couple little tools laying around, toothbrush, scrubbed it down, pricked around on the inside. Here's the female piece, and then the males is was really bad because there's water sitting on the bottom. So I don't have any dielectric grease either. We're gonna go fishing today and then stop by, grab some dielectric grease from OB Hardware, and try to clean it a little bit more, put grease on it before we fish tomorrow. We're gonna go back to La Jolla. Need the fish finder, the eyes underneath. So let's see if it works. Let's hook it up. Nice waterproof gasket on this one. Okay. Let's give it a test. hook it up to the power. That's a bummer. Blew the fuse again, so we're gonna disconnect it and then put the fuse in with nothing connected. You can see the little wire through it. Okay, so I just put the fuse in. It should still be connected now. There's nothing connected to this, just wire. Okay, good. The wire is still all the way across. Now, once I plug it in to the power, it's been blowing it. Okay, so now it's powered up to the 12-volt battery. And that's blowing it there. So that tells me there's an issue with that line. Oh man. All right, next steps, I'm gonna research, see how to work it from here. All right, the trailer wasn't happening inside the parking lot there at West Marine, so I'm gonna get this disconnected, take the cords and the unit and my battery and go in and see Rolly and see if he can help me troubleshoot it. Let's get it. Time to check it out. West Marine here on Rosecrans in San Diego by the Shelter Island. Boat ramp. See Rolly, the man, the myth, the legend. He's hooked it up with this Garmin before. Oh, is Rolly around?
He is.
Oh, I came in. I was hoping, can you let him know that Mikey? Nice. Look at that ocean kayak with the pedal drive. Man, these are nice with the seats. Got the gyro binoculars. What's up? Dude, I'm blowing my fuse.
Oh no.
Non-stop, even as soon as I got it all disconnect. So then and here's my first question. Okay, I had my Lowrance before I put dielectric grease and it wouldn't stick in.
Okay.
So I didn't put dielectric grease on this one. I pulled it out, I got it before, remember, and then I had it basically attached externally onto the skiff, using it, rinsing it off with fresh water.
So this one you can, okay. So two options. You can use the plus one to upgrade the unit now. You'll burn your plus one.
And I gotta pay for it, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you get a new unit, if you get a new unit and upgrade your plus one, then you'll have to. You can
oh yeah, because you only get one. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
You can still deal with the vendor within the manufacturer warranty. You can, or you can just swap it out, and that's a whole cool thing about plus one. If it's causing issues, then.
But right now, I mean, it's telling me by disconnecting it that corrosion is not part of the issue. It's only within this line. So
here.
It could then there might be could there be water inside this that's causing the short?
Yeah. So the way that I would set it up is, oh, I see what you did. Okay. Here's what I would do. I would actually remove this.
Yep.
Remove this. Put all this, internalize this whole thing inside of here.
Yes.
And then have this just be the one cable that comes out and have a really waterproof fitting on it. Because in my mind, this whole thing's gonna get dunked in water.
Yeah, that's how you exactly. You have the right mindset. You know how it goes.
I know
you kayak fish before. Yeah, no, that's how you have to plan it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
protect it.
This stuff right here, like just plug this up pretty good. In fact.
Yeah, this has held good. This is all good, and then dielectric grease on this one.
I mean,
is there anything besides? What's the best way to clean that? To try to clean that?
It's hard. We have electronic, like QD electronics.
Yeah, I've used that spray. That worked pretty good with bringing. I'm gonna get some of that and some of the grease.
Yeah.
Because the grease is better than WD-40 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use the QD electronics grease to try to clean up all that gunk down there. But it's hard to say that there's a short internally inside here already, because that collar shouldn't have gotten in here, but if you're dunking this whole system, and everything should be fully waterproof.
But that collar is not even set up to. There's no gasket on the collar.
Oh, the transducer.
Maybe it dropped out, but it basically just went around like that, so it's not really doing any water protection.
There should be a little thing that this comes with.
With a gasket in there.
See on this little lip right here.
Okay.
There should be a
little. So that's what I think. I think there was user error. I didn't have that on correctly. I think that was part of the issue too.
Knowing that you go so far, and I mean, this is literally like, we're standing in front of a legend. You know this, right? Here's our legend. This is a solo skip legend, bro.
I just like to fish and just fish it hard. Salmon season's coming up, so I gotta get geared in.
Extremely modest. This is Eric, by the way.
What's up, Eric? Mikey.
Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
He's a innovator, legend, one of the legends of our time, living ones. Cool. So 2 options. If you wanted to do, and this is what I would do actually, I wouldn't risk it knowing that you're going everywhere. I personally would swap it out with your plus one and start a completely fresh, redesign this so there's the whole thing is completely
do it right.
Yeah, and I would drill this out like I would. Actually, I'm already trying to.
Yeah. So like, get it. You make a gasket, right, for that?
No. Buy the right fitting that's completely waterproof.
All right, I know what I'm doing for I gotta pull my transducer off of the SKIFF also, because whatever I give them, I get back new with that warranty protection plan. So I'm gonna put my battery back, pull the transducer, bring it back in. Rolly hooked it up, gave me the inside info. What I need to do, I'm gonna get a new unit, new transducer, redo the wiring so that everything's enclosed in the Pelican case, and do it that way. On the mission, troubleshooting the Garmin fish finder, loving it, piecing it together. Okay, time to get the transducer off the back. I need to get just this piece here, so I got these screws and this screw right here. Actually, the limited amount of stuff I gotta take off and replace. I can keep this on. I'm just gonna go 1 screw and boom. Gotta use the knife though. Don't know where my screwdriver's at. Got the transducer, time to make the exchange. Been on any overnight boats? Searching and fishing so hard last year. I ended up getting a surface iron bluefin in front of La Jolla at the end of the day. That was a memorable one. Yeah. Here we go, time to complete the fix on the Garmin fish finder. It wouldn't turn on. I was troubleshooting it yesterday, went down to West Marine, decided on the fix was going to be exchange the unit out because I had some corrosion in the back, get a better setup with my battery so that the fuse is it's not outside but it's protected inside, and get it installed back in the transducer. We'll get it put through gotta put it through these holes here, the front and the back, and get this so that we can get on some La Jolla yellowtail today. So I got this gasket piece right here that I'm gonna put on the outside. Let's check it out, the final results. Boom, fire's on nicely. I got the transducer installed in the back, and then I have my battery power hooked up with the fuse now on the inside of this box and this waterproof connection right here. So we're gonna go to La Jolla, try to get a little yo-yo, some yo-yo iron yellowtail action here using the fish finder. Let's go, next stop, La Jolla. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, pound that like. Thank you for watching today's little fix it electronics tutorial video, how I went through fixing this with the help of thank you Rolly at West Marine. Always a pleasure. And a little bit of labor, work to put it in. Stoked.